So, it's the final countdown. Are they going to let us out? What do you think? Yeah, we're not going to go back to normal. We're stuck in abnormal, the new normal. I've already washed my hands so much, I don't have fingerprints left. And scarves are the new COVID chic. Remote work, remote learning, remote socializing, that's the future. We'll get used to isolation and physical touch will become weird. Oh, and I might just remain single for the rest of my life because dating has become a remote game and I'm just not into that. On the other side of this very negative coin are the positives, like the reduction in carbon footprints, the increase of empathy, the creative out-of-the-box thinking and problem-solving, and even like the remote connectivity. Thank God for cell phones and laptops and Wi-Fi. I mean, humans are not top of the food chain because of their brains or their bodies or their DNA. It's because we are really good at changing. So maybe adapting is what we need to do right now. Not just for now, but forever. Maybe going back to normal is the worst possible idea. Just a thought.
Where was it? Oh yeah. Short stuff. Lockdown was done. Gotta get this done before then, right?
I think it was better when I was sick.
That's a weird thing to say.
It's true all the same. For the first 2 weeks of lockdown, I was so sick, I just slept the whole day, right? You don't get bored. When you're sick, you don't feel like you're wasting time.
Totally get that.
You do?
Yeah, I mean, I have been yo-yoing so much. Just trying to do something that's balanced and healthy. You know, at first, everyone was going on about upskilling. So I signed up for a course. And then they started saying, you've got to take care of yourself. So I did meditation. And then they said, just sit in it. Don't try to deny it. Just sit. And so I did.
And it worked?
No, I felt helpless and useless and completely unproductive. And I gained 2 kilos just from sitting. But I really tried.
Yeah. Fucking social media, right?
But memes, it's so much better for your health. I know, just think of it as like a cleanse. Like the universe is helping you be healthy.
If I stop long-term, it could save my life. But who's actually going to stop long-term? And short-term is just putting my life in danger.
How exactly do you figure that?
Well, I'm binge eating. So I'm going through food like a madwoman. And I'm going through my already limited budget. And I'm going to the store twice as often as I usually would if I were smoking. And I'm overeating, which is so unhealthy. And I'm going through withdrawal, which sucks. Do you know what? When lockdown ends, I'm going to the store immediately.
Along with all the other nicotine-starved fiends in the burbs.
Exactly. Yeah.
Well, memes, I've got to say, you're not thinking of the pros.
What are the pros, Josie?
Okay, well, if you stop smoking, number 1, you save money. Number 2, your breath smells better. Not that anyone's actually going to be getting close enough to smell it under these circumstances, unfortunately. And number 3 is the most important. We actually have something real to celebrate once all this shit is over.
If I'm able to completely stop smoking and completely go through withdrawal by the time lockdown ends. I'm buying us a bottle of champagne to celebrate.
You've already run out.
Yeah, I'm completely out.
Oh, you rebel.
The show must go on, honey, this I know. If we grow, if we grow, if we grow.
Yeah. You know, this is the last of the wine.
I tried to get her to watch Lion King. I really did.
Elsa, Anna, I know.
I give up.
Yeah. We did pretty good, don't you think?
How do you mean?
She's still alive.
Yeah,
We're still alive.
I think so.
So cheers
Cheers.
to surviving lockdown.
I need to wee.
To potty training.
Alrighty, let's go.
Let's go potty.
Come on.
No.
This is Instagram worthy. Pity I gotta cut it. What do you think? I think you've got skills. Yeah, I nailed it. See, I would love this.
Hey, Ron.
Did you see it?
See what?
The review.
Who wrote a review?
Jackie Kildon decided to review our little project.
She hates Trevor.
And me.
Me too, if I'm honest.
Why would she hate the tech guy?
Well, she wrote a terrible review about Trevor, and I sort of threw a glass of wine in her face.
Okay. Yeah, that'd do it. This time you'll have to throw a cup of coffee.
That bad, eh?
Look, just don't let Trevor see it. Too late.
You won't believe what that excuse of a woman had to say. I quote, behind the guise of productive and out-of-the-box thinking in lockdown, this mediocre excuse for entertainment is really just a plea for attention. I mean, how dare she? I guess post-apocalyptic remote one-man live, but not live, remote one-man shows are just not to everyone's taste.
Who'd have guessed?
Hey, what do you keep looking at down the side there?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just making a list and I keep remembering stuff.
A list of what?
Things I need to buy as soon as this lockdown is over.
Ah, vodka, wine, cigarettes.
Okay, that might be your list, but my list is a little bit more practical.
Okay, shoot.
Okay, I need winter slippers.
Oh, that's good. Hang
Keep
on.
going.
I'm just getting something to make a list. Okay, winter slippers. What else?
Okay, vacuum liners to make a mask. Pots to plant things, plants to put in them, a new hard drive, and a rabbit.
What the fuck are you gonna do with a rabbit?
I'm gonna cuddle it, Lisa. I am completely and utterly in withdrawal from like connection to anything living. It's kind of freaking me out.
I didn't mean to.
You know, it's been 6 weeks. Actually, I think it is 7 weeks because I self-isolated before the lockdown started, that I haven't touched another living thing.
Oh, God, you must be so horny.
You know, I know we're women and we're supposed to have urges that we can control, but I could really, really, really use a hug.
The show must go on. Honey, this I know. If we grow, if we grow, if we grow.
Sipo's moving in. His rental ended and he didn't renew. He did have a new place lined up, but then we couldn't pay the deposit. And I'm struggling with rent, and we do have the extra room. So it does make sense. You know? I mean, if we're being honest, I do need someone to get me out of bed in the morning, actually help me create content, and he'll probably, find a way to make money out of it. Yeah. Don't worry. Me and you, we've been through war. He won't come between us. I mean, if I didn't have to water you, I wouldn't have anything worthwhile to do. So in some weird way, you might have saved my life. Yeah, I am talking to a plant. Yes, buddy.
Oh, my darling. What's up?
This is it. Yeah. This is it. I had been coping with all this shit already for all these days. Non sono potuta uscire, non sono potuta entrare, le parrucchiere, né niente, la manicure, il pedicure, un cazzo di massaggio, niente. But this is really the worst.
Francesco, what the fuck are you talking about?
I mean, I knew it was coming, but still. This is really the worst part of all. It's the worst part. And it's not going to be today, tomorrow, the day after. Who knows for how long?
Oh, jeez. Did someone die? Are you ill?
No, Mila. Nobody died. I'm out of wine.
Ah.
This is my last glass.
I see.
I'm Italian.
Oh, yes, I know.
I'm not an alcoholic, Mila, but I do need my glass of wine.
I know.
How am I going to pretend that life is okay if I don't even have a fucking glass of wine?
I don't know, my darling. I don't know. But I'm always here if you need a virtual shoulder to cry on. You can call me, or we can Zoom.
Yeah.
Besides, perhaps this is your opportunity to make your own wine.
Yeah, right.
Cheers, then.
Cheers.
So, recycling is not an essential service on lockdown level 5. I mean, that's like throwing water on the tiny little spots, but ignoring the raging fire in the forest over there. Do people think that while we press pause, the world will magically stop deteriorating? I mean, don't they realize that there's a direct link between climate change and an increase in new epidemics and pandemics? I mean, I know people like to call climate activists like crazy or extremist or whatever negative term you like to apply to Greta Thunberg, who, by the way, is a teenager with Asperger's, so if you're bad-mouthing her, classy. But these activists have foreseen this type of situation and worse. I mean, imagine Corona, but surrounded by the Australian wildfires, or with absolutely no running water, or throw in a tsunami, or an earthquake, or a tornado, or whatever natural disaster you can think of. That is a real future, and it's not even that far away. The 12-year prediction is scary. So, instead of ignoring all the other problems in the world that are still real, let's use lockdown to really look at what we consume. You have the time now to consider what you really need, to cut back on your plastic use. And then, when you do buy something in a container, you can wash it and place it in a cupboard, because one day recycling will start back up again, and it's fucking essential.
The show must go on. Honey, this I know. If we grow, if we grow, if we grow.
Mom, I'm fine. I still say you should have come home. Oh, that would have been reckless. I mean, it's a 3-hour-long drive. You know, travel is a bad idea. And I'd been working right until the day before lockdown. I really didn't want to risk giving it either you or Dad. But are you okay? Yes, I'm fine. I even got that meditation app you were telling me about. Have you used it? Yeah. You know, I really love that care package, Mom. The Easter eggs were really, really yummy. No, and actually, I didn't have any on Easter. I mean, to be completely honest, I completely forgot about Easter this year. Well, it's not like we celebrate. Yeah, but I love them, you know.
It's 4 more days until lockdown ends, and I need to start browsing online because the moment we can go shopping, I need to get new leisure wear. I mean, hello, I ain't stupid. I know there's a chance that we might be put back inside, and I'm not doing it in the same outfits I've been wearing first time around. I mean, I hope they let us out in the first place.
Just give me a chance. Just give me one chance, please. I'm begging you.
No, don't say that. Shirley told me.
Oh, sweetie, I'm so sorry. How are you holding up?
It's been rough. We can't go out. They bring us stuff. At least we've got a food parcel. Quarantined for 2 weeks. And then there's my mother's funeral.
Well, you just organize it exactly how she would have wanted it. I'll cover it, don't worry.
Thank you, Miss Gina.
And when quarantine's over, you're still coming to stay here, okay?
Okay, Miss Gina.
And Belowa, for fuck's sake, stop calling me Miss Gina. It's just Gina.
Okay, Miss Gina.
The show must go on. Honey, this I know. If we grow, if we grow, if we grow.
So, I found this book in my cupboard right at the beginning of lockdown. And it's called The Book Thief. And it's brilliant. And tragic. And beautiful. It's about war and fear and grief. But it's also about love and family and survival. And death. He has more of a sense of humor than you'd expect. Oh, spoiler alert, he's the narrator. And he starts with this really striking opening line. Here's a small fact. You are going to die. And it's true. It's as true as the fact that if you are watching this, then you are still alive. And now there's light at the end of this lockdown tunnel. The light of load shedding schedules being applied to regulations. I mean, like an up and down scaling of exactly how careful we need to be right now. And yes, they're being very vague, which means that while other people are celebrating this as freedom, I'm seeing it more as a mirage. But a mirage of hope. Hope that we might be able to step outside, even for just a moment, do some exercise, breathe some fresh air. I mean, like Death explains in The Book Thief, humans are extremely resilient. We've been through wars and famines and plagues and economic depressions and natural disasters, and we'll go through it again, and people die. Sometimes more people die than we want. And it's sad, but an essential question right now is, do people still have a reason to live? And hope gives us a reason, and lockdown level 4 gives us hope, so it's a good mirage. Even though we're really stuck in lockdown unlimited. Yeah.
Girls, why don't you sit and chat with me while I clean here?
Okay. Where's Dad?
It's working.
He's always working.
It's a difficult time for him. No. I haven't disinfected them yet.
Get something from the fridge.
No, I'm cleaning everything, and then I'm folding the laundry, and then I'm disinfecting everything that I bought this morning.
Shut up, Corey. You just don't get it. I always get it. You're too young to always get it.
First of you, it's not obsessive, it's necessary.
I know, Mom.
We are not getting ill from a fucking plastic packet because we couldn't take 2 seconds to wipe it down with alcohol. Do you hear me? By the end of this, we may be broke, I might be unemployed, you may hate me, but we're not getting ill and we're not making anyone else ill either, okay? So don't you dare touch that bag before it's disinfected!
It's almost over, Mom.
Oh, I wish that would be true, baby. I really, really wish that would be true.
Okay, Corey. You fetch them up. I'll help unpack.
Okay, I'm packing. And then I'm going to disinfect the shoes. And then I'm mopping the floor. Fuck! It's not possible to have just one day without washing laundry. Multiple
Josie?
I need your help.
Okay.
I need you to call me every day after lockdown.
Sure. Nothing new, but why?
I need you to remind me how it feels to breathe easier.
I don't get it.
It's just been really tough, not smoking. I've been through the worst withdrawal. And I know I've been wanting to quit smoking for years, but if we go back into lockdown, I don't think I want to do this again.
And I actually might be imagining this, but I think I'm breathing easier.
Means, are you telling me that you want to quit smoking permanently? Like, you want me to be your checkup buddy?
Yes.
Oh my gosh! But I've been asking you to quit for years, and it's taken a lockdown to finally make you actually do it.
You know what? I figured if I actually get corona in 6 months, this might just save my life.
Hectic.
So what is the discount for teaching 2 kids instead of one?
Well, they're in different grades. So I can't teach both of them at the same time.
Why not?
Because they're doing different coursework.
Oh, you could just juggle them.
It really doesn't work that way.
Well, it should. I mean, we're not made of money.
Okay, I'll tell you what. We can do the double class rate for 2 kids, and then we can do one 90-minute session with both of them.
See, you can juggle them.
I'll teach the one for 30 minutes and then the other for 30 minutes, and then they can come up with examples and ask me questions in the last 30 minutes.
But what are they supposed to do while you're teaching the other one?
Homework?
I see. I'll have to think about it. It sounds like something I could just do myself. Have a good day. Jy weet, mannetjie noem homself 'n tutor, maar hy kan nie eers 2 kinders gelyk klas gee nie. Hy's 'n kansvattertjie.
I can still hear you.
Oh. Oh.
The show must go on. Honey, this I know. If we grow, if we grow, if we grow.
So your mum says you want to hang up some TV picture or something on the wall and you want to put some plugs and screws in the wall. I think you better wait until I come over, because if you hit a cable or some wires, it's big problems. And when you're going to get an electrician or a plumber onto that estate of yours. Okay. Your mum said that you're a very independent woman and you can do some DIY, so here we are. Okay, do you have a drill and some plugs, of course, and some tape? Do you have any of these things?
Just tell her how to do it.
I'm telling.
Oh, aren't you going to get up?
Why? I've got nothing to do, nowhere to go.
Well, I do.
You do.
I have to pack. You know, it's for the better.
Is it?
I think so.
Well, I guess so. You can use the boxes in the spare room. It's a good thing I got you to throw away all that junk.
Hey, Drew. How you doing?
Hey, Ron. Why are Etienne and Trev here? I thought it was just going to be me and you.
They won't be chatting. They muted, but it is their project.
I guess.
So they kind of have to be here.
Suppose. But they are going to stay muted, right?
Right.
Right. I guess. You know what, Ron? You really need to cut your hair.
I'm sorry? What?
Your hair, Ron. I can't focus on our conversation with all that untidy swirling on your head.
Look, I mean, I haven't had a haircut since lockdown started.
You need to go on YouTube and watch a tutorial.
Okay.
I'll send you a link. I mean, look how neat and tidy my hair is. You'd never think I did this myself.
No, never.
Well, now that that's sorted, let's get to business. So, you wanted me to help you fix this thing.
It's a film.
Is it a film, Ron?
I thought it was a film. It could be a play.
But is it a play, Ron? It doesn't feel like a play.
So it's both. It's a film and it's a play.
Well, then it's neither. It's not a film or a play. It's
a thing?
A thing.
Can you fix it?
I could.
Will you fix it? I've got a spare bottle of whiskey and 2 packs of cigarettes I could pass over the back wall.
Well, why didn't you say so? Okay. Let's fix the biggest fuck up in lockdown history. Except, of course, for your hair, Ron. God, you really need to cut your hair.
The show must go on. Honey, this I know. If we grow, if we grow, if we grow.
Hey! Oh, whoa, what's wrong?
I don't know, she won't stop crying. I mean, I think she's teething or going through a leak or something babyish. You know what all the online forums suggest?
No, what do they say?
If your baby won't stop crying, go for a walk. Motion may help. Go for a drive. Go for a walk. But you think I'm allowed to go out during lockdown?
So sorry.
Just want to sleep.
I understand that. Well, how about I do like a Zoom babysit for you? You know, watch the baby while you... No, that's stupid.
As I walked down to the river, I saw some things I shouldn't have seen. I didn't blush.
Boo, where the scissors?
It was so interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, babes. Why do you need scissors for Zumba?
This is important. Just keep quiet.
Sorry?
Keep quiet.
Sorry?
Keep quiet.
You know those are kitchen scissors, right?
Scissors or scissors? Hi, followers! I love the fact that we'll all get a bit of freedom tomorrow. Like, we're probably all going to sprint to the street at 6 a.m. And when we do, we better make sure that we totally look our best. Now, I know what you're probably thinking. Trixie, it's still dark at 6 a.m. But trust me, it does get light by 9. And there are going to be crowds out because we only have a few hours to walk. So trust me, someone will see you. So, I've had an amazing idea. I'm going to give a live Insta tutorial right this second. And all you need are a pair of scissors. Because, guys, we don't need hairdressers to have a chic hairstyle. I mean, how hard can it be? Okay, so to start, I want you to fluff. Okay, fluff up. Just fluff. Then, after that, we bunch. Bunch. So bunch. Okay, guys, do not try and cut a straight line because that's just silly. Okay. Oh, shit.
Hey, Des. So, still surviving studies?
Yeah. Yeah.
So, are you missing fam?
I don't know. I mean, on one side, yeah, I wish I could be there to help my mom. But on the other side, I would not have gotten any of the stuff done that had to be done. And let's be real. 5 weeks with my mother, 24 hours a day. I love her too much to do that.
Oh, well, it would have been nice to have you here, you know. We could have chatted from the balcony. Oh, you wouldn't guess who called me the other day?
Well, when you put it like that, Jessie?
How did you know?
Oh, come on, Robbie. You've had a crush on the girl for ages. Please tell me you answered the door shirtless.
I must think so. So, if you asked to borrow the drill to hang up a picture, so I lowered one down from the balcony, and this morning she returned it with a Tupperware full of muffins. Now, do I put something in the Tupperware when I get back?
Oh, yes! OMG, no, that's funny.
What's funny?
What? It's like the weirdest meet cute in any rom-com ever. But hey, guess there's an upside to everything.
Today is lockdown day. Who's still counting? Tomorrow we get to go down to level 4, which is basically the same as level 5, except you get to go out in the morning for exercise between the hours of let's get mugged and sun's nearly up. And then you run back inside before 9 a.m. because you might get arrested or otherwise you would probably melt from exposure to vitamin D. Yeah. I mean, it's all real. The fear, the struggle, the disease, despite what conspiracy theorists want us to believe. It's not going to disappear. Not overnight, not over the next couple of months. We'll be in and out of lockdown regulations. Maybe even for years. So, what is the point of all of this? I mean, 5 weeks of staring at my neighbours and I still have no idea who they really are. I know that the gentleman in the right-hand top floor apartment is completely ripped by now. And the lady in the bottom garden, she goes out every morning at about 9 a.m. with her cup of coffee and her rusks. And then she sits there for most of the day. Oh, and the middle balcony, top floor, has been turned into an office. And the bottom floor, well, that's where the smokers are. And there's a couple of cats who keep looking over the balcony railing as if contemplating suicide. Oh, and every morning there's this gentleman who goes down to walk around the parking lot illegally in a bright neon blazer. I know that their gardens have grown. I know that their grass needs mowing. I know that their pot plants have turned into mini vegetable gardens. But when I'm really honest, I don't know anything more about them than I do about this virus, and that's not a lot. So maybe it's more about what's changed. Like, maybe we've become more appreciative of connection. Maybe we've become a little bit more compassionate. They wave at me, and I wave back, and it's like we're part of something kinder. It's like, even though it's all just beginning, we've already started something. We've planted something. Maybe we've planted a community. Who knows? Maybe it will just keep growing. Yeah.
Tick-tock and broken clocks, the day the whole world stopped. I didn't stop loving you though.
Mom, I'm fine.
Economy and politics.
I thought that you should have stayed at home. You should have come home for then.
That's okay, we start again.
But the show must go on, my dear. The show will go on, don't fear. The show must go on. Honey, the sun knows if we grow. Hobbies and self-care.
Not making anyone else ill either, okay? So don't you dare fucking touch that place!
I'm scared when will I see my mom and my dad come along? Can someone tell me what to do? But the show must go on, my dear. The show will go on, don't fear. The show must go on. Honey, the sun know if we grow, if we grow, if we grow, if we grow, if we grow.